Welcome, everyone, to the Pro Baseball Central podcast. This is Joe McDonald, the publisher of New York Sports Day, and I am joined by our managing editor, Rich Mancuso, as we preview tonight's Game 2 matchup between the Yankees and Red Sox in the ALDS. So, Rich, they look like they have to get back on track after coming so close last night, but still short.
Yeah, well, it's that must-game win for the Yankees tonight up at Fenway Park. You know, they want to come out of these first two with a split. Now, they're going to have to do it because, as you and Howie mentioned on the post-game last night, it's difficult for the Yankees to come back from a two-game deficit, even though they're coming home Monday night, if that indeed is the result. And the Red Sox have lost 3 in a row, but not maybe twice this season they did that. But right now, this series and the shift, the momentum went to the Red Sox with that win last night. And a key thing here, too, is that Aaron Hicks not in the lineup. He's got the hamstring issue. And so Brett Gardner gets to start batting in the bottom of the order. That could have an impact because Hicks in that lineup is real important. He's a cog in that lineup. And, of course, Giancarlo Stanton's going to have to hit and not strike out 4 times. And you saw some last night. Again, we'll just rehash a little bit what they got to do differently tonight. Andujar and Torres, they might have the rookie butterflies because they were swinging at pitches that were not their type of pitch to go after, especially Fenway Park. So a must-win for the Yankees tonight.
Well, yeah, I saw that too. But, I think I'm going to look at a different point of view. Having a guy like Gardner in it, who's had the success before the postseason, who's been on this Yankee team since Old Yankee Stadium. I think he's like the only one that still has played at Old Yankee Stadium. He's, having the veteran presence there in the lineup means something. And I think he could actually make a statement tonight and make some noise.
Well, Brett Gardner's the veteran. Of course, he's a tenured Yankee, and he's been here before. But he's had this off season, and he really hasn't made an impact the entire season. Though he's had great postseasons with the Yankees over the years, as we know. This could be important, but it's still you're taking a big bat out of the lineup in Aaron Hicks. I don't worry about Gardner's playing in the outfield, especially at Fenway Park. We've seen him some great defensive plays to him in that outfield over the years at Fenway. I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about the bat, the Brett Gardner batting 9th in the order. He hasn't done nothing all season, and he's going to be rusty. But he could become, all of a sudden, the unsung hero that keeps this Yankee season from a dreadful 0-2 deficit going into Monday in the Bronx. And also, you know what? I don't know why Gary Sanchez is still in that lineup. If I was Aaron Boone, I would look. You got to do it. It's a win. You have to win tonight. Gary Sanchez is doing nothing at the plate. He looks horrible, though he did make some good contact last night, all in all. But I would put Roman in his place at the catcher spot tonight. And if it's David Price, one thing too, Joe, David Price can't beat the Yankees. Even if it's at Fenway Park, he can't beat the Yankees. So that's a major, major plus for the Yankees tonight, the fact that they got David Price where they want him. And so the advantage could be to the Yankees tonight with or without Aaron Hicks in the lineup.
Well, that's the thing. He can't beat the Yankees historically. But we hope he doesn't figure out how to tonight. That's the biggest obstacle here. And Tanaka really needs to rediscover his split figure, which he said he has. In the last few starts, he abandoned because it wasn't there for him. So that really needs to come out. He needs to come out sharp. They can't let the Red Sox take the early lead like last night.
Absolutely not. You know what? It's a good point. And, what Tanaka will show up for the Yankees tonight. He's got he's done well for the Yankees in the postseason. Even last year we saw that. In all 3 series, it almost got him to the World Series. But we got to see what Tanaka will show up tonight. And also, the Red Sox are countering here with some moves in the lineup. Alex Cora made a couple of changes tonight with the right-hander on the mat. Mitch Moreland plays first base. Nunez will get the start over Rafael Devers at third. And J.D. Martinez is a threat. That's a guy they got to watch. He's their power, and that's a guy that they have to pitch around and be very careful with. And the good point you made, Joe, the Red Sox score early, and the Yankees have to come back, though they do have, if Tanaka should fail, the bullpen is set up pretty good. Most of their guys are rested, the back-end guys in particular, Betances, and even Robertson could go again tonight. So their bullpen is not the issue. And the Red Sox bullpen is the issue. So if Price gets out there early, the Yankees could bang their bullpen apart and come out of here with a win tonight.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, especially if Price gets knocked out early. The bullpen was very shaky last night. And the Yankees had their chances last night. And that's the thing. They can't leave chances on the table.
No.
They can't leave the bases loaded even if it's 2 outs. They can't leave second and third in 2 outs. And they
you can't string 10 runners.
7th and the 8th. It just was there for them.
Yeah. You leave 10 runners on base in a postseason game, you're not going to win. And you guys mentioned it again last night. I'll bring it up with how he said and what you said. Situational hitting has been a part of this team all year, and it bit them last night that they couldn't get the runners home. They had numerous opportunities to win that ball game last night, but I think with David Price and his success against them, they're going to go after him early, and if they don't, then it's an indication that maybe this is not going to go the Yankees' way again.
Well, understand the Red Sox had their best pitcher out last night. You expected them to win. I know the history with J.A. Happ against the Red Sox, but I also don't buy into that. To me, he's a middle of the rotation, back of the rotation type of guy. Tanaka is probably your best postseason pitcher. Your best overall pitcher is Severino, and I trust CC on the mound in the postseason. So those three guys, I would take over Happ right now.
Well, here's the deal, Joe. If they win tonight, take it back to the Bronx, 1-1 with Severino and then Tanaka to follow. And I still think, and if they win tonight, I'll go with my prediction that they come back to Fenway for a game 5, and you're going to see a different J. Happ, and they'll win it in 5 up at Fenway next week. That's all contingent, of course, if they win the game tonight.
Right. That's if they win the game tonight. That's the important thing. They have to win this game. This is basically, in a 5-game series, this is their series. They have to do it.
They have to. This is it. It comes down to tonight. This is, again, as we just said, they had to come out of Fenway with a split. If they didn't, then it's not good news to the Yankees and their fans. But I see the Yankees winning this one tonight because they'll go after David Price, a guy they know how to beat, and Price can't beat the Yankees either in the Bronx or up there in Boston.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens, and I'll be on with Howie after the game. So stay tuned then. So for Rich Mancuso, this is Joe McDonald on the Pro Baseball Central podcast. And we'll see you after the Yankees take on the Red Sox, hopefully with a win. I'll talk to you later, Rich.
Okay, Joe.